Which Wizkid hairstyle do you prefer, the old one or the new one? The comment section is open for you to drop a comment. You know, Wizkid just changed his hairstyle. Now it's looking kind of like Drake, yeah, because Drake has similar hairstyle as Wizkid. What's up, guys? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to John Gillis Entertainment. We'll give you hot gist of all the trends or the happenings in Nigeria, Africa, and globally. If you are new here, please be kind enough to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so as to notified whenever we drop hot new trending content. Well, let us talk about entertainment, and our entertainers have been doing very well, giving us joy. I just said something about Wizkid. That was Wizkid's hairstyle and Wizkid's new hairstyle. Which do you prefer? Some people prefer the old Wizkid. Some prefer the new Wizkid. We know Wizkid is always Wizkid. He is the Machala himself. He's doing great jobs, making numbers. Big ups and congratulations to Wizkid. Recently, he just released his album, More Love, Less Ego, and he promised releasing another album, See Less. We are waiting for that. Let us move into something else. There's this picture that's been trending online, you know. Recently, one of the hottest actors in America is an actor, is a comedian, is an anchorman. I mean, the guy is an all-round entertainer. Jimmy Foxx celebrated his 55th birthday. And Wike, Governor Newsom, Wike also celebrated his 55th birthday. They were born on the same day, 13th of December. Now, there's this question that's been trending. That ladies, if you want to date a 55-year-old man, which would you prefer? Would you prefer dating the governor of Rivers State, or would you prefer dating the actor, Jimmy Foxx? Please, the comment section is open for you, because so many people have been complaining regarding Wike's looks. Some people are saying that that's not Wike's real age. But well, what do you have to say regarding that? The comment section is open for you to drop your comments. Still in the entertainment industry, we have this good news. Yeah, it was terrible, but now it's good news from the desk of Yaya. Yaya dropped this message that last year, December, he was referring to 2021, that I performed at 3 shows. One paid, and I begged to perform at 2 just to be seen. Wow. 2022 December, I wake up and every day to alert for shows. Haven't had this kind of busy December since 2017. 20 plus shows in 1 month. God, thank you. Well, and he also said, and to my fans and everyone who streamed my music this year, God bless you. There's got to be more, and I promise 2020 will be a better year for everyone who has supported me this year. We definitely have a great 2023. Wow, that came from a desk of singer Yaya. You know, Yaya was doing very well. He was ruling the airwaves in 2017. All of a sudden, I mean, he just calmed down. Let me phrase it that way. And right now, Yaya is back. We know that he did this song recently with Davido and Kiss Daniel. And according to him, he has like 20 plus shows to deliver this December. And he has promised that he'll be giving us that 2023 will be a better year. Well, we are waiting for you in Yaya. And we just hope you keep dropping your hit songs. Don't go solo anymore, please. Or don't go cool or numb. Again, just keep doing what you know how to do. Talking about the hot songs or the albums that are trendy right now, number 1 on the list, we have Billion Dollar Baby 2.0 by Sheyi Vibes. Have you listened to that album? What was your favorite track of the album? And also we have More Love, Less Ego by Machala himself, Wizkid. We have SOS by SZA. Wow. And we have Bad Boy Etiquette 101 by Ajebo Hustlers. Which is your favorite from this 4 albums I just mentioned? Please, the comment section is open for you to drop a comment. And talking about SZA, I read this comment somewhere where someone said SZA is like the female version of Future. We know Future, the American rapper. What do you have to say regarding that? The comment section is open for you to drop a comment. Well, let us talk about crossdressers. These people have been trending in Nigeria. You know, recently there was this news that they seem to be passing a bill to ban them. But, well, they are still catching cruise right now. We have this thing from the desk of Jenny Brown. He said, for the second time this year, I am depressed. Wow. Although I have achieved a lot this year, life is full of ups and downs. Typing cannot express my pain and sadness. I am sad. So that came from a desk of the Princess of Africa. He said he, or do I say she, is depressed. So, James Brown fans out there, you know what to do. Maybe you just send messages to James Brown. Well, still in the music or entertainment industry, we know recently we got this news. It wasn't a rosy news anywhere about one of the hottest Afro-pop singer, Bangali, the bunch, that he was invited by the ICPC. And after a few hours with the ICPC, he was released. From the desk of the bunch, I am Bangali, he said, "Global, thank you to the world. I was invited on an ongoing investigation in ICPC. I have assisted the commission with all I know, and I am confident it will, in their capacity, to unravel the truth. I have no business with fraud. All I do is chop life. I was released on self-recognition because nothing was seen or found on me. God bless you all, my people." So that came from the desk of Bangali, or the band, that he has no business with fraud. So the band has finally broken his silence after release from ICPC, because so many netizens were dropping in comments that, wow, that they never expected that from the band. You know, there's one thing with the internet. No matter how good you are, people will see bad in you. No matter how bad you are, people will see good in you. That's the internet, and if you take it like that. But well, we've heard it from the desk of the bunch. Now, let us move on to, there's this guy that's been trending on social media, whether I like it or not, Regha. He is an advisor. He always has something to say. Whether you are a president or a prime minister or a king or a musician, Regha always has something for you. And he's trending on Twitter. But at the end of the day, bloggers will post him on other social media platforms like TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Regha is just anywhere, everywhere. For the desk of Regha, he said, "Davido shouldn't forget that he still owes the public 20 million naira. I get that this isn't the happiest of times, but he promised rather is a debt which must be fulfilled, and it will be in his best interest to do this before the end of the year. He or his management should do the needful. ASAP, no offense." That came from the desk of Regha. By the way, is this sense or nonsense? The comment section is open for you to drop your comments. Regarding the message that Regha dropped, some netizens reacted to it. Someone said, "Now, wow, Daniel, why were you not eating in the lion's den?" Another person said, "If you be lion, you go greet chop am." Please drop your comment. Let us hear from you. For what Daniel said, Daniel Regha, does that make sense, or is it nonsense? Please, the comment section is open for you to drop a comment. Let us move on to the United States of America. Let's talk about Diddy Combs. The mother of Diddy's new bundle of joy reportedly revealed as 28-year-old Donald Trump. Wow. According to TMZ, that Diddy shocked the world when he revealed he had recently welcomed a new baby girl into the world. And now we've learned more about the baby's mama. Wow. What do you have to say regarding that? And we're seeing the United States of America. Let's move on to something and let's talk about Elon Musk. We have this news. It's a terrible news anywhere, but it's good news. You know, no matter how bad the news is, sometimes it's terrible to some people and it's good to other people. Elon Musk is no longer the richest person in the world. Wow, Elon Musk is no longer the world's richest person. The status now belongs to French Bernard Arnault, chairman and CEO of luxury goods maker LVMH. According to Forbes, it is the first time the Tesla and SpaceX owner has slipped from atop the rankings since it overtook Amazon founder Jeff Bezos as the richest person in September of 2021. Elon Musk is currently the world's second richest person. Wow, what do you have to say regarding that? Because from the reports and analysis, Tesla, their prices have been dropping. The car prices, they'll be dropping. And since Elon Musk took over Twitter, I mean, drama here and there. Do you think Elon Musk will still retain that position? He will be able to bounce back to the #1 spot? Let us come back onto Nigeria. What is trending right now in Nigeria is the politics. 2023 just by the corner and determine who will become the next president of the country very, very soon. And we have other aspirants, gubernatorial, senatorial. There are so many. Everybody wants to hold political position because that's where the money is in Nigeria. For a desk of Funke Akindele, we have this news that she bids farewell or Nollywood farewell as she goes into politics fully. Filmmaker and politician Funke Akindele has disclosed her plans to step away from Nollywood to focus on her political career as she hints at battle on Buka Street as her last movie, while confirming her PDP deputy governorship candidacy in July. Akindele said that she was ready to pay the price of facing politics, which would mean temporarily halting her career in the Nigerian film industry. What do you have to say regarding that? Is that a wise decision by Funke Akindele? Please, the comment section is open for you to drop your comments. Now, let us talk about the drama going on in PDP. So much has been going on, but for the desk of Daniel Regha, we know Daniel Regha, as I said earlier, he always has something to say. Daniel Regha said Okowa, that hasn't delivered his state, that is Delta State, despite being a two-term governor, is promising to better Nigeria. While Atiku, who literally chose religion over humanity, after Deborah's death, rather, wants to unify Nigerians. The red flags are so obvious, but you all, team PDP, refuse to admit it. Does that make sense, or is it nonsense? The comment section is open for you to drop your comments and to reply to what Daniel Regha said. Well, talking about social media, I said earlier in one of my videos, for me, I am not a psychologist, but I think what will help Kanye West is to stay off social media for some time. To help him a lot. I saw this fine appealing. Let me share with you guys that taking a week off social media could improve your mental health. New study. The study compared the effects of a 1 week break from social media networks such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok on well-being, depression, and anxiety with the normal use of social media. The researchers enrolled 154 people with an average age of 29.6 years. They were divided into two groups. Some participants had to stop using social media for 1 week, while others continued as usual. The researchers monitored participants' social media use by means of apps and track screen time. And at the end of the day, the result was that those who didn't use social media, they did better than those who continued using social media when it comes to depression or mental health. What do you have to say regarding that? The comment section is open for you to drop a comment. By the way, can you stay off social media for a week or a month? Whether you like it or not, it will definitely help. It helps a lot. Unless you have business doing on social media, I don't see anything too big about social media, because that is like the state right now. Everybody brings his or her problem to social media. I just read in the news from James Brown telling us he is depressed. If you know you are depressed, the best thing to do is to seek medical attention rather than coming to social media to tell people. Don't you think so? Thank you guys for watching this wonderful channel. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so as to be notified whenever we upload all new trending content. See you guys soon.